Then hit the record button, and I'm going to share the screen again. There we go. Let me make sure the right screen is up before I share. Okay. So are you seeing my WordPress blog?
Yes.
Okay. So we go down to Appearance.
Okay.
Under there is your themes.
All right.
This is where you get to install the theme that you want.
Okay.
So we picked out the, I think it was the, what did I send you? Oh.
I think it was the Ultra something.
Yeah, hold on just a second. Let me find the last one I sent you. Yeah. _TK. That's what I was looking for. I knew it was a weird one. So we'll go over here, and in the search box, I pop in the name of the theme.
Okay.
And it picks up. And then we can install.
Okay.
Okay. And then we can activate, because I have another theme on there right now. I don't care about changing this one because this website isn't really something I work with a lot. So we'll just activate that. Okay. So now go to brandymmiller.com, which is the website I'm doing this on, and you can see the new thing.
Okay.
It's completely different.
All right.
And then we go back over to this tab, and we're going to go into the Customize.
Okay. Can I have a question before we go?
Absolutely.
Okay. If I'm going to do that on the site that I've already created, can I go back to the old format? No.
What do you mean by the old format?
Well, I mean, if you are activating it, can you return to what you had before and then try another one? Or?
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right.
Yeah, so you would just deactivate it.
Okay.
And then go back to the one you have.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go into Customize My Theme. And you can see that it says the active theme is the _TK.
All right.
I'm going to change my site identity if I wanted to. The site icon doesn't, is what shows up right here on the tab. That little dandelion.
Yeah.
So if you want one of those, that's where you put it. Here's where you change the header image. Okay, so it has an actual tab that says header image.
Right.
Click on that and add new image.
Okay.
And then you'll pick your file. Let's say I want to make it, they'll tell you how big to make it, but let's say that's the one we select, right? And then you just move it to crop it to the size you want it to be, or include it wherever you want it.
Okay.
And then, or you can skip cropping altogether. You don't have to crop. But let's say we crop the image. And there we go. In a moment, you'll see, ta-da, now that's changed. So that's how you would put your different header.
Okay.
Save that and publish when you've done it. And go back. And then anything else you want to change, like if you want to put a background image in here, you would go to that place that says background image. I don't usually like background images, but some people love them. I think it makes it harder to read. Now, menu, this is where you add your tabs. Okay, so right now it has a home page.
Right.
But if I wanted to, I could add an About Me.
Okay.
And create that menu. And we can put it in the header bottom or the automatically add new top level pages to this menu. And then save and publish, and you'll see it pop in there.
Okay.
And if you don't see it change, then either it hasn't finished saving or you just need to hit Control-R to refresh.
Okay.
So, not Control-R, Control F9, I think. Control F5. One of those keys. Yeah, Control F5 to refresh. And it should show the new things. Okay, so.
Control F-I, like Frank I?
No, Control F9.
Oh, F9.
Yeah, the function key. So it didn't actually add the About Me to the menu. So, we need, that's why. Okay. So you've got a choice of menu locations.
Mm-hmm.
And so click in there and it tells you where your menu is. You can either have the bottom or the home page menu.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be, that's on the bottom or that's with the home page. Weird. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm learning this as we're going along too. So let's figure out what in the world is going on here. Oh, okay, so we need to set the About menu. No, it wants to put it on the bottom. I need to figure out where that About Me. Okay, so let's close out of here. Let's see if we can go into menus. Maybe that's where we need to change things. Aha, yes. So we're going to edit the homepage menu.
How did you get to the menus?
Okay, go into Appearance,
Uh-huh.
and there's a Themes, Customize, Widgets, and then Menus.
I see it. Okay.
Menus is directly manipulates.
Okay.
And under Menu Settings, go ahead and automatically add new top-level pages to this menu.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll add to menu. If you want to add one of your posts,
Mm-hmm.
you can add that to the menu. See, now About Brandy M. Miller should be part of it.
Okay.
So let's save that menu and see if it worked. I'm going to reload. Yeah, well, it says, no, it did not. I guess it's giving me a fit about, sometimes you just got to play with the theme and make it behave the way you want it to. That's fun with themes, right? Okay, so here, maybe it's under Manage Locations. We don't need Use New Menu. I don't really, okay. Sorry. Probably should have played with this earlier, but I didn't think about it. Go back into the menus. Can't figure out how to change this menu so that we can add more stuff to it.
Okay, go back to where you just at.
Right? Okay. Sorry, I'm consulting my tech support person. I have a husband. He's a tech support person.
Everybody needs them.
Yes, well, all right. So
Okay, no, it's not. Manage locations. Click that. Assign your whichever menu it is that you're viewing. So change it there. Refresh page. Okay, go back in your menus.
okay.
Back to the edit menus. Change that from home page to about the select. You don't have anything in the menu.
Okay. See if this works. There we go. Okay. So just to go through what we did.
Can you remember?
Yeah. So we had to change the header bottom menu from homepage to about me.
Yeah.
Come over to edit menus, and then we had to select the page to add to the menu structure, save it, and then it changed.
Okay.
So that's what happened. And I've got it.
Change anything there, sure.
Right. Okay, so you can also add posts if you want to, but you don't have to.
Uh-huh.
If you wanted to add a post to the top menu, right? For like example, maybe I wanted to add an owl for Brie. I wanted to add it to the menu.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to save that. I check the box beside owl for Brie, add to menu.
All right.
Save the menu.
Yeah.
And reload. And an owl for Brie is now on the top menu.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you basically do that. So you can see that you can add tabs to your heart's content.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you've got some limitations in terms of how large this is, but that's how you do it. So this looks like it's going to do what you want it to do.
Okay.
Is that looking like you want it? I mean, obviously, this is my site, so it's not going to have your stuff in it, but
Yeah.
is that what you want for it?
Yeah, that looks sort of what I want. Yeah.
Okay, good. So do you think you can follow that?
I will try.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop the sharing, and I'll send you the recording. So in case you get in trouble, you can go back through.
Okay.